Hey, Earth signs, we're going to do your eclipse reading for the month of October. However, time is fluid, so whenever you see it, there might be something here for you. If you're new here, welcome. All the info you need to know is listed down below. All right, Virgo. For your overall energy, you got number 52, mending, the honoring path, and discovery. Now, usually mending means like reconciling, making something good with someone. I got these two girls, these fairies are sewing something on this card. And it's the first time that has not meant that to me. And then now it means like sewing together, you know, mentally and integrating within your physical life, your true path after discovering some information that you've been looking for quite a while. And I think that's going to come out in the reading down here. Now, Taurus, you've got observer number 49 with conflict, peace, and transformation, which is kind of crazy, right? And I feel that you've been on the outside looking in at some sort of conflict. It could be outside of you with friends, family, or work, and trying to gather information and wondering how you can transform the situation and bring back the peace with the conflict here. For some of you, it could be an internal conflict, and you're trying to transform to a state of peace, and you're just taking a quiet observation, you know, an observing approach to it. Now, Capricorn, you got time for a nap, why, your higher self, and deception. And I feel like you've just been overanalyzing like crazy. And keep in mind, guys, it is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. But there's something here that really has to do with your life path, your life purpose, your intuition, because this is the higher self card. And you're either wondering why somebody deceived you or why you deceived yourself, maybe, you know, self-sabotage or something. But they're just saying, just take a break. Like that intuition is going to come through. And as soon as you stop and pause, the answers are going to come in. And the 24th is really sticking out. So if that's not an important date to you, it might be during the month of October. Now, the overall energy for everyone is the road less traveled, with playing it safe, victim mentality, intuition and manifestation, ascended masters, and present power. A couple of those cards were in the air sign reading. So if you're dealing with an air sign or you have a lot of air in your chart, check that out. And what I feel is your guides are trying to get you on a certain life path that's fated. And you've been wanting to manifest it for a while, and perhaps you've been even been guided intuitively to go down that road. But it's really hard for earth signs to not play it safe, right? Because we care about stability. It takes a while for change. We're not really good with that. And the road less traveled is super scary. Now, let's see what that road entails or why there's been like some internal conflict with going down that road. Guilt. Okay. And the dream. Do you feel guilty about going towards your dreams, or what you would have to sacrifice or give up to do that? That was also similar to the air reading. Someone there was leaving something behind and felt a little bit guilty about it, clinging to the past and success with the dreams. And it might be hard. You might have been working your butt off towards your dreams, guys, and it just hadn't come to fruition. So maybe you thought it's not going to manifest, but it's ready. Look at that, the death card. The death card and the two of pentacles. There's going to be an end to this back and forth energy, and that came out in the reading as well. All right, so your present situation. Quite a few cards here. We've got wishing well and deep freeze. So that goes in really well with this dream energy, you know, your intuition and manifestations. It's like all of those were put on pause for some reason. And it might be due to that victim mentality cards, like concerns about the past mistakes, past actions. I get that a lot with the Bone Collector, but it's also our guides trying to light up our third eye chakra. And for some reason, those messages aren't coming through, or maybe just don't believe them anymore. We also have blossoming abundance, contract, and community. So I feel like this is a destined contract of some kind, but I feel it's bigger than just like a love relationship. It is a collective experience. So you might find that everything's changing in your life, jobs, relationships, across the board. Let's see if we can get some clarifiers there. What does this contract entail? The Star, wish fulfillment, inspirations, number 17, choice. Like there is a choice to go down this path and to choose you, I'm hearing. In the past, that might have been hard because maybe you were just taking care of everybody else, or you felt like you didn't have a way out of this present situation. But what they're saying is like, we're here. We're going to co-create and bring in the partnerships that you need. 3 of Pentacles. Now, the causes of conflict and obstacles, adjacent possibilities, lots of 24 cards here. Yin Yang, 22, life purpose, travel, the loving woman, and the courage. So that is having the courage to follow your heart and listen to what's in your heart, not what's in your head driving you crazy, to make these steps to change on your life purpose. Because travel is action and movement. And the yin yang is balancing it out and manifesting this. It's another 22 card. But this adjacent possibilities, maybe that's where the confusion's coming in. Why is adjacent possibilities here? Traveling. So it will require movement. That's 2 things requiring movement. Some of you might have to move. The creator. So that is the life path, divinely guided, getting in touch with spirit. And there's some resistance towards that for whatever reason. Friendliness. So that's 222 now. And trust. I don't think it feels like a friendly situation. That's not the right word. It's not lighthearted. This is not going to be an easy change. But it's necessary and it's divinely guided. It's fated and it's going to be way better. All right. So here's this moment of truth and clarity and inspiration. Action with inspiration. Page of Wands. So no more being guarded. I do like the 7 of Wands card because she is in a protective bubble, but it is getting penetrated and possibly even popped, but she's coming out of her shell. Now, the changes needed in order to make this come into fruition is victory. I mean, good grief. Number 28. But we've got first chakra, Archangel Michael. He is the guardian of protection, the guardian of truth. He also rules the twin flame journey, if you guys are on that path. Courage, stuck in the mud and coming to life. So it's got to be the courage to unstick yourself. And look at this, guys, another 24 card. 24 is significant, which that does break down to a 6, but still, I don't know why, but the 24th is really sticking out. So what they're saying here is like Archangel Michael's on the case. That is also the patience card. So this has been coming on for a while now. And now that I see the 28th, the 24th through the 28th might be what they really want us to pay attention to. What do they need the courage to do? To walk away and to not step on their own toes. 7 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 4 of Cups, like all this self-sabotaging, running away, missed opportunities, holding on to the past, worrying about what might happen, what hasn't happened, what didn't happen on time. And then there's this new love beginning. So that is going to take some courage because perhaps in the past it didn't go right for you and there's still some scars or holding on, especially with that victim mentality. Now the strengths, you got strength in the strength. So that's always a good sign. You are strong enough. It is within you, even though it feels like it's probably an impossible mountain to climb. Door to value. So there is a lot of value, obviously, to you. But if you think that there's not, there really is. And not just that, I'm getting like financial options, stability, a much better path than what you've been through before. And you're able to think about things way better than a lot of other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you're not an earth sign and you're watching this and you just, your energy is relations to that, when it comes to analyzing and the thoughts, like you like to organize the facts, you like to know the why. Sometimes that gets in the way, but here it's going to be a strength because I think it's going to make you see your options a lot more clearly. You are deserving and you've got a lot of talent that's hidden that needs to come out into the world. Like this is in space, over the moon. It's underlying. It needs to come out in the home. So you've probably got a pretty sturdy group of friends, family around you, or you feel like, I'm getting the word sanctuary. It's a really good energy. And that might be why it's hard to walk away for some of you. Adventure. You feel safe in the home and you're scared to possibly, you know, venture out. And by home, I mean that metaphorically, from your sanctuary. The burden, there's the Two of Swords, feeling kind of stuck. Consciousness, integration. So it's integrating that consciousness with your sense of adventure, your heart and head all together. That is in the Strength position. Other challenges have to do with, similar to what we've been thinking here, fragmented energy, great achievement. So if you feel like you're not where you're supposed to be, or you haven't made as much progress as you should have with all the hard work that you put in, that's kind of creating a block in the energy a little bit, because what goes around comes around. It's like in your head constantly about what went wrong or what's not there yet. But things are trying to manifest. This is the 44 card. We got manifest your miracle and the garden and the gate. So sometimes what we're trying to manifest comes in a different form. And if we set the outcome to a particular thing or a person, it gets in the way of that, because they're trying to bring you in something different, but they're not going to bring you what you don't want or you're not ready for. And look at this. I just now saw this. Both of these are 4-4. That's crazy. And they look so similar, the face on these people, and they're not even made by the same creators. So it's really using your heart to manifest and detaching from the mind, which is really difficult to do, you know, because we are analytical energy here. What about this miracle and the woman holding the hearts, please? Then we'll get to the outcome and wrap it up. There's that Five of Pentacles, worried about being left out in the cold, or finances not being enough to support you. Is this going to be a fair situation with justice? Perhaps even thinking about what wasn't fair. And I'm hearing it's because there's something better. But we have this Emperor here. You're either dealing with one that's in the way, or that's just refusing to move and letting things close out with the world. All right, so the outcome. We've got movement, planning and action, new beginnings. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. He does the heart chakra. Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Definitely check out the Capricorn and Aquarius October readings. If you are in a love relationship, they were crazy, like the Archangel stuff here. Letting go of attachments, finally. A sense of empowerment. And then check this out. All aboard, getting on the train, no strings attached, cutting off everything that no longer serves you. That's pretty incredible. So let's get some final advice. Well, I hope this was helpful, guys. If so, please stick around, subscribe, comment down below, like, all that jazz. All right, see, first card out, get out of your head over analysis. So we did already cover that. Attitude and mindset. So stop. Even I know it's hard, so I almost feel hypocritical telling you this. We can't hold on to the past, and we can't help what was unjust. They will bring injustice, but we have to kind of take a back seat. Dreams and goals, friends and friendships. So that's that new community card. Get out there and socialize, kind of spread your wings and fly. Past traumatic events, yeah, that's what's holding back. Possibly even some parental influences as well. You might be a parent and feel like you can't make these changes because your kids are too young. Or you could have parents that just led you to believe that, no, you have to do the status quo. You can't go down this dreamy path. It almost feels like it's like healing work, tarot work, spirituality, or something creative that is not traditional in the way of earning income. And that could be why it's making you a little worried as well. All right, guys. Well, I'm always rooting for you. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I'll be back soon. Take care.